Welcome, friends, to another episode of The Working Hour with Mike and Shane, a WHMS radio style podcast. I'm Mike,
And I'm Shane.
and on this week's episode, we will be doing the album, which is a debut album by the artist, American singer, and songwriter Remi Wolf. This album is called Juno, and as I said, it is her debut album. It came out October 15th of 2021 through Island Records. Overall, it was received pretty well. Um, Metacritic, which gives scores out of 100, gave it an 85 out of 100 based on 12 reviews, which I think is pretty good. There is quite a list of singles. Um,
A lot, yeah.
and we should reach out and we'll get into it later on because we didn't kind of give you guys a snippet of what the bonus track was going to be. There was a deluxe version of this album released, and it was actually released on my birthday,
Look at that.
which I kind of like. And we were going to do it, but it was 19 tracks, and that's a lot. So, but our bonus, I'm not going to name it yet, but it is off the deluxe. So some of these singles we will not be talking about because they are released off of the bonus and we did not cover them. But the singles go as followed. We have Liz, which was released June 1st of 2021. Liquor Store, which was released July 20th, 2021. Quiet on Set and Grumpy Old Man, which were both released August 18th. Then we have Gorilla and Sexy Villain, which were both released September 8th of 2021. Anthony Kiedis and Front Tooth, which were both released on September 29th. Then we have Michael, released May 13th of 2022, and Cake, released June 3rd, 2022. So that's what I have for the singles. I don't really have anything else for it. Like I said, Metacritic gave it an 85 out of 100. Overall, everybody kind of gave it the low score I see here is Pitchfork with a 7 out of 10. And honestly, I'm okay with a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's solid.
So, all right, well, with no further ado, I think we should get into track number 1.
Also, real quick, this is our second piece that we've reviewed by her.
Yes, we are double dipping. That is definitely worthy of mentioning.
Yeah, we did review Big Ideas. Very good. Check that out. But yeah, let's get right into it.
We've been doing a lot of debut albums here lately, too.
We have. I'm here for it. I like it.
Yeah, I like seeing the first, especially when you know some of their older stuff, and then you get to see. It's like,
the genesis of it.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020. So, well, the first track though, folks, is going to be Liquor Store, coming in at 2 minutes 52 seconds. So to me, first listen, this instantly kind of reminded me of something off of Big Ideas because that's all I was really familiar with before. And this kind of gave me that classic Remi sound that I already kind of knew, which I liked. It started us off on the right foot. That line, "You can go if you want to," I like that.
Mm-hmm. You can go.
Mm-hmm. It's way more popish sounding than what I know based off of Big Ideas. I mean, Big Ideas was pretty poppy, but I thought this was just a little bit more. The energy, I think, was just a little different. But yeah, make sure you guys check out the channel too, because like Shane mentioned, we did cover Big Ideas before. It was a pretty good episode, if I do remember. We recorded it twice, actually, I want to say.
Yep.
So I did really I liked a few verses on this, but that 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? You motherfucker, you motherfucker. And I find, I'll get into my other verses, but this album was fun. I didn't take it too serious, and you don't have to. And I don't want to say Remi didn't take it serious, but it's pretty enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really find any parts of it that were hard to get through. But yeah, another verse though, because I just want more walking into the liquor store. I like it. I find it somewhat relatable because I feel like you just get big eyes sometimes when you walk in a liquor store. I was literally just telling you before we recorded, I was at the liquor store last night, just trying to find something new.
Yeah.
I want something new. But yeah, I'll get you guys out of here on this one. It's an easy flowing track. It's got a lot of energy. It's not something you want to listen to if you want to be in a bad mood because it's going to pull you right out of that bad mood. I think a lot of this album it's positive. This is a great opening track, and it's under 3 minutes, which quite a few tracks on here are under 3 minutes. It's a lot of short run times, but I think it packs a punch. It's really rich for the little bit of time we get to spend with it. And I understand why this was a single for sure. I gave this a 7.6.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the song opens drum beat, distorted guitar, some turntables. It's pretty funky. Vocals and bass at around 10 seconds in. Vocals are layered, and I do you can go if you want to. That's very catchy. I do like the lyrical like delivery, like kind of switching up to you got an ice cream cone on your leg, motherfucker. I got 2 fish kissing on my clip, motherfucker. The lines are punctuated with like a by a high pitched like voice of Remy repeating motherfucker. The delivery changes yet again as the backing vocals go away and the music quiets, and Remy becomes more clear in her singing as some clapping and snapping comes in the background. The music, it's distorted guitar, comes back in as liquor store, like repeats itself and kind of drones and echoes out. I do like the inclusion of we've got short legs, long legs, everybody big legs, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? You motherfucker, you motherfucker.
We got long legs. My boy.
He almost anyway. Um, yeah, it's very playful and it's very Remy. At 146, I like the music kind of quiets as Remy sings and the piano comes in as the snapping and clapping comes back in at 156. And then the drums and the rest of the instruments come back at 206. Really like the drum work here and the guitar and the way they play off of Remy's vocals. Also like the pause at 217 when it's because you like getting in bed with the enemy. This is
'Cause you like
getting in bed with the enemy.
I find some of her lyrics. It's like it's hard to decipher.
Yeah,
I didn't really do a lot of research to like the meaning or people's like
sure.
perception of the lyrics, but I like them. I feel like she's a good writer.
She is. She is. Yeah, this is Remy's debut album, and with it being the first song off of it, I find it to be fun. Little ridiculous and very energetic introduction to her and her style of music. What did you give this again?
7.6.
I gave it a 7.3.
Okay, nice.
So on to track number 2, we have Anthony Kiedis at 252. Song opens a little drum beat and sound resembling some drumsticks tapping and the.
See, that reminded me
Mm-hmm.
of a little bit of like a MF Doom mix
I could see it.
on the intro. I'm glad you could, because I was like, I don't know if I want to say that or not.
I can see it. Little bass guitar too at 16 seconds. I fit my family dynamics like a red hot chili pepper. I love my family intrinsically like Anthony Kiedis. The verse starts up and the bass guitar being more distinct as well as some spacey sound effects on the vocals. They're modulated, kind of sounding kind of alien before going back to a normal delivery for the second half of the verse. Chorus is acoustic heavy at first before the drums and the backing vocals kind of start to take over with the na 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 na. There's a spacey fade out leading into the next verse. I do like the put my mind at ease, oh please, I'm begging, make it stop. That's really good. I like the my chemistry is uneven like a cherry top. My trapeze swinging sideways. Because I get what I want and it costs me a lot. Put my head in a hole of a guillotine chops.
Yeah.
Like I like
makes that chop noise.
Yeah, the sliced chop.
No, there's parts of this whole album that are mixed very well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I like what you guys did there.
I like this verse with its rhyme scheme and the verse ending with a chop slice sound effect. The final chorus has some distant vocals and additional backing vocals that come in as well as additional instrumentation. It's pretty good. It's not a favorite of mine, but I give it a 7.1 out of 10.
Okay. I was worried at first. I was like, fuck, I might be way low on this. I am lower than you.
Yeah.
For me, it's just that track 1 set the bar pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
And my overall expectations were already kind of high. And this is not a bad song. It just kind of...
It is. It just is. Well, I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah, I was like, it's not a bad song. You're like, it is.
No, it...
I know.
I mean, it just... The song just is, I guess.
Yeah.
Not bad, but it just... Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
I don't know. I like the tongue-in-cheek nature of it being Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
That's about it. But.
That's one thing I did enjoy about it. It's just the fact that you get the name drop of the song before the first 45 seconds. And I think it's just interesting based on the song title. Because at first I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the dude from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Is that the lead singer?
Yep.
Okay. He'd be dating them.
I know.
them babies.
It's like she was probably putting this song out as like a mating call.
Yeah, she's like right, just
like,
waving the flag.
Come on,
The
Anthony
red flag.
Kiedis. I love you intrinsically, Anthony. Come on.
But I did, like I said, I thought the intro reminded me a little bit of MF Doom. I'll get it out of the way now too. I probably won't. I'll try not to mention it later. But I think this album has like it sounds kind of older than what it is.
Okay.
And I kind of made that discovery, I guess, listening to this. I was like, Remi kind of sounds like this is being a debut album. I'm like, this sounds like it's just pretty well done. Because we're both talking about the song that we're not crazy about, but I'm literally listening to it right now in one ear, and I'm like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it. I didn't give it a crazy high score. I gave it a 6.9. I did enjoy this as like just part of the album, and it runs. There's certain songs on here that I'm really high on, and then there's others where I'm like, I'm not crazy about it, but it fits the album really good, and I think this is one of those songs. It's another song too that's under 3 minutes. You have it clocked at 2:52. What did you have track one at?
I had it clocked at 2:52.
Yeah, so I have it clocked at 2:51, but that's crazy. Their time signatures are that close. Not that that's a major thing, but I do like looking at the numbers like that.
I'm like, damn, did I fuck up?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I pulled mine from Spotify this week.
Okay.
I don't know if you did, but see if I have anything else here for you guys. Her voice is a little bit more natural in this one, I thought. Not the whole runtime, but I feel like it was a little less tweaked than track one. And I like her raw vocals. I mean, me and you have talked about it. We'll get into it more. I'll probably mention it, like beating a dead horse. But I like the fact that there was a little bit more of her raw vocals on this one. Definitely a step up from track one. Like I said, I gave this a 6.9 out of 10. Not crazy on it. I think we're both in agreement that it's so-so.
It's fine.
But it's not something I would skip. It fits the album very well.
Yeah.
Moving on to track number 3, we have WYD coming in at 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you texted me the other day and you were like, I like this one.
I like this one.
So I thought this was a little bit different than the first 2 tracks. I liked the change up. I enjoyed this one. It was a little bit more energy than track 2 and competitive with the opening track on the energy level. It's very pop sounding, but also like rock and roll vibe to it. It was another, I mean, these are all, I love Remi's vocals. This is another solid just vocal showcase from her. Her singing voice laying down a verse and then just like singing the chorus. That's what I really enjoy about her is just her vocal work. She sort of has like a rough singing voice in a good way. Like she just has like I don't even know how to describe it, but just like a very unique sound. And she can kind of like scream and get high pitched. And it sounds really good, and I really do like it. She has a lot of substance to her voice, if I was to say it I think that's the best way to describe it. So she has that rough singing voice, and then she goes into the chorus on this track, and it just cleans up, and it's really pretty. The stint from 210 to 250, roughly, where she kind of sings in a different voice, it's very playful and silly.
She does that again, like later on, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, sorry. But just also layering her vocals, and I think you talked about it in maybe in track 1. There's a lot of like layering of her vocals, and sometimes they're like edited vocals, and then they're not edited, and I really just like the clash of them. I've probably mentioned that a couple times in here because it's kind of a theme. I appreciated this one. It's enjoyable music. This one did give me some big ideas vibes. Like I could see kind of this being the groundwork for later work to come. I gave this an 8.1 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah. Song opens like with like a funky warble, some high pitched synth, few before it like it's going properly at 9 seconds. The music is some bass guitar with some chill drum beats, very low key. Remi's delivery on top of it all gives it a very like late 90s pop sound to it that I really like. The pre-chorus picks up pace lyrically and instrumentally. Remi comes off a little bit more fired up. I love the line, they want escargot, good blow, and cordon bleu. I find that hustle, little tough, little hard to chew. Yeah, I got a bone to pick. Yeah, they really getting me hot. Like
the writing is just
Yeah.
Pretty good.
No, she's actually like a pretty good like
It's like
rapper.
if you could rap, yeah, no, the
Yeah.
verses.
Oh, she's got it.
Yeah.
Escargot, good blow, little quarter blue. Like it's good, and it just she also has a nice voice, so it's nice on the
Yes.
ears.
Yeah.
I really like this pre-chorus and just how well it transitions into the actual chorus, not letting off the gas at all. Just like oh, like fire, like wine. Sorry, getting fucked up. Just like ooh, like fire, wine and dining with plastic faces. Ooh, I want water, swimming round in the revelation. The bridge gets very fuzzy and electronic with its instrumentation as well as some high pitched vocal distortion. Lyrics from Remi. Um, I don't need your money. I'ma sip my tea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'ma
looking
sip
just
my
like
tea.
me. So that's fun. The outro has Remi singing, and then towards the end of it has Remi belting out the backing vocals. I don't need your validation. I don't need your validation because I got me in medication. Um, yeah, as the music spins out of control and yeah, the gasps from earlier come back to close out the song. I really like this. I gave this surprisingly. You actually went a little higher. I gave this an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I gave this a rating before you texted me that.
Really?
I want to say I got this one out of the way pretty early.
Okay. I mean that makes sense. On to track number 4. We have Gorilla coming in at 244. I like the okay, 10 seconds in, the beat hits, and Remi starts rattling off the lyrics. Song has a pretty bouncy nature to it, with its deep humming and thumping beat. Show up to the party, it's Gorilla, with the itty bitty chance of having a good time.
What do you think that means?
Don't
Is
know.
it like the monkey on your back?
I don't know.
Because I was literally listening to that when I got off the freeway today. That came and I was like, gorilla.
What does Gorilla mean?
It's like what?
I don't know.
And the way it's spelled.
Yeah, but yeah, sipping margaritas, spilling like a villain, better whip out the Swiffer. 30 seconds in, the lyrics are more softly sung, and then more rap delivery on a lot of the song. They're good, they're tight, we under East Side guys. They bring the thunder. At 40 seconds in, the music incorporates distorted like harmonica and guitar with some very heavy reverberation. And then at 1:30, along with the sounds of a camera flash, glass shattering, police sirens, and people chanting.
I heard gunfire too in there.
Oh, I'm sure that was probably in there.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is.
The hectic music and sounds start to wind down as the sound of waves come in, kind of calming, leading into a brief pause as the music comes back, but a little bit different than before, with a lot of backing vocals leading into the outro. Yeah, gorilla, 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 yeah. Oh, gorilla, bitch.
Yeah, I like the ending of that.
So
gorilla, bitch.
Gorilla, bitch.
Helicopter, bitch.
Helicopter, bitch. I think it's a fun song. I feel like it might be doing just a smidge too much, just with all the stuff it incorporates. I give this a flat 7.
Okay, 10. We're close. Yeah, we're close on this one. So yeah, to me, I don't have a whole lot for this one. I feel like anything under 3 minutes, there's just not a whole lot to sink your teeth in, and I feel like, as you touched on it, there's a lot going on in here, and it's a lot of jumping around. Like, oh, there's this, and then there's that.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like that chorus. They good, they tight. It's just very well delivered, and it slows down right there. I appreciate that.
Before it just throws you right back into it.
Yeah, and it's nice. It just jumped around a lot, kind of like what you touched on. I didn't give it a flat 7. I'm 0.1 up from you. I gave it a 7.1. I kind of had a lot of similar stuff to what you had. It's another track with high energy, nothing spectacular. It's a fun, playful track. We touched on that gorilla bitch at the end. I kind of like that. I like the variety of the music so far we've got too. I'll say that, like the way this album is mixed. There's a lot of different variety with the energy. It's still all pretty like energetic, but it's just in different directions. I feel like this album is just like a room full of bouncy balls with different songs flying around.
Checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have for him. 7.1. Not too crazy about it. I feel like it had a little bit more potential. It's just there's a lot of direction going on with it, a lot of different sounds. Move on to track number 5. We got Quiet on Set coming in at 3 minutes, 15 seconds. It's a very lavish pop sound.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of thought this kind of dabbled in like an R&B jazzy vibe. A little bit. The energy is a little too high, so it's kind of like hard to see. And there's there's quite a bit of sexualization in this track.
Oh, big time.
For sure. I mean, it's notable
10
in her
guys,
music.
bro.
Yeah, eating my ass like the human centipede.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a song that, like I said, it's wildly inappropriate, but it flows good. The main chorus, Quiet on Set, run it. I've been taking my bets. Frontin', I've been paying my debts. Love it. I've been stealing Corvettes. Stunting. I like it. It's nice. Song also kind of gets like around the 2 minutes 13-second mark. It gets kind of funny with that. No baby.
I'm a little baby.
Do you have that actually quoted in?
I mean, not that, but I do mention that, like, at the end, it's like, huh?
Yeah, and it's like, I didn't do anything wrong. And I'm pretty sure that is her too. Am I wrong?
Oh, that's totally her.
Okay.
But like, it's weird. Like, I'm like, I feel like she gets the kid voice down pretty good.
It's pretty good, like too good.
I didn't do anything wrong.
She's 29,
Oh,
so she'll be 30 in February.
she ain't no spring chicken no more.
No.
Dude. Oh boy.
She looks good though for 29.
Oh, no. Yeah. She looked good for 29. Yeah.
You saw her in the flesh.
Oh yeah, I saw her.
Yeah. So yeah, this song it's ridiculously inappropriate and funny. It's not poetry, okay? It's not really something I'd seek out, but it's a good listen. And again, this is a song that I'm not crazy on. I gave it a flat 7. So we're kind of in the lower scoring area right now, back to back. I don't know where you're at on this one, but
Close.
Okay.
Within 0.5.
All right. So you're 7.5 then I would assume. 6.5.
No. I'm under 7.5 between.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You're good.
You just meant within a 0.5. I thought you meant precisely. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, it's a good listen, and I love Remi, and this fits the album. And I don't know, like there's nothing wrong with. There's so many albums that I've loved songs off of one song, and then I listen to them, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of hidden stuff on here that's either like trash or what. But this is like something that I feel like, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. They can fly under the radar. It fits the album good.
Sure.
I gave it a flat 7.
Okay. So the song opens with a little bit of the, like, keys right off the bat. Baby speak the wah wah. Quiet on set, run it, and then basically what you quoted, stealing Corvettes, stunting. I do like that too. The music is like a drum beat with some deep bass and keys in the background, as well as what sounds like distorted trumpets, plus countless additional sound effects on this.
Yeah, it was hard for me to decipher a lot of the music.
Yeah, same.
I didn't really look up a lot of stuff, and I was like, it is just because it's all like
I'm like, it's got bass, it's got a beat.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Yeah, I did listen to like a pretty prominent like review of this, and they were like, yeah, it's like this is a good album. She's doing a lot though. You know what I mean? But I guess better to do too much than not enough.
I mean, it all flows good.
Yeah.
But sometimes, it's a little.
But the vocals have some layering pretty consistently to them. I think a lot of the lines by Remi are a lot of fun and pretty cheeky on this song. I particularly always loved the line, hey guys, should I Postmate Chuck E. Cheese? Wait, ain't no Chuck E. Cheese in Los Feliz? Like, I had to look up what Los Feliz was. It's a fucking little, like, city in California.
That's where she's from.
Yeah. So, there ain't no stees if there ain't grease unless you order that sugar fish sushi. Oh. Also, don't fly, mio, my, yep. Orgy at 5 guys with 5 guys, yep. That's 10 guys, and holy Christ, yep. I've never seen more nuts in my life. Don't wanna be a deppy downer. Like, that's fun. The outro gets pretty ridiculous, with Remi talking like a baby, telling a story about going to the store with her mommy and getting lost. It's a bit much, and a bit a bit out of left field. I really do enjoy the silly lyrics, and it's very wild and it's very Remy. But the ending was just a little much. I kind of want Remy to just rein it in just a little bit. Like I'm fine with her, being a little out there and doing her thing. Don't change who you are.
It's like you need to settle down, okay?
You need to fucking calm down, all right? You need to take
Take
some
it easy.
lithium, all right? But yeah, I kind of wish she would just like reel it in a little bit more and be a little bit more conventional. Um, but I gave this a because I think she does more conventional stuff pretty well. Look at Big Ideas, like a lot of that stuff by comparison
Yeah,
is pretty conventional without like losing her flair.
I agree.
But I give this a 7.3 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So on to track number 6, we have Volciano. Volciano. At 3 minutes and 55 seconds. The song opens with acoustic guitar. 11 seconds in, Remi comes in on the vocals with the beat. You break my heart when I always see you coming around. You be up and it always seems to get me down. I'm a flunk, I'm a dead white lighter. You have spunk, you're a 12-leg spider. Again, pretty good bars. At 32 seconds, I like the beat drops away and the music goes more quiet for Remi to kind of sing. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4 beats and a pop at 46 seconds. Volciano, Volciano, Volciano. Like, I really like that. It's pretty. The song goes back to the initial music for the second verse. Was in the dark when it came to getting right in my head. When he left, I was weak. I wasn't leaving my bed. Now I'm free. I'm a go-go dancer. I'm a freak. I know every answer. The chorus repeats with the Volciano. The vocals and music like start to fade out some as vocalization and strings become like the music before the music like changes heavily into a beat heavy style as Remi comes back with "Cause my baby get down, baby wanna fight." Like I really like that part. That's chef's kiss. Love that. I like the get out of my head. I get out of my head.
I
Get out of my head. Like and yeah, I very much think this is like a song of two halves, with its just drastic change between like the start of the song and where it winds up. Despite this change, I really like that this song is more conventional. Even though, like I said, two halves, like I feel like they're pretty consistent with each of those halves on like what they are.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
too
it doesn't leave the path too much.
Yeah, there's not too much shit going on either half of it. And I think both halves are very good on their own, and I think they work together. I gave this a 8.4 out of 10.
Okay. Um, I think it's a little bit of a change from the previous track. It's definitely a little bit more serious, like you were saying. It's a little bit more structured, more conventional. Um, so far, I think this is one of the more impressive ones. It's just based on the fact that it's a simple intro, simple strumming, vocals start soon. Nice little bass line that gives us like some rhythm, some structure, the overall sound. Remy delivers multiple like sounds vocally throughout this song, which is kind of like what you touched on too. And it's not so much like layering; it's more just like singular vocal stints.
Mm-hmm.
So like within the first minute, it lays down that chorus, and just kind of loops that, and it's very poppy, very club feeling. I thought it was pretty captivating, and we kind of talked about it earlier in the week how you like the musical transitions. And to me, this one does kind of really separate itself from its peers. I think kind of what you were saying that it's a song of two halves, but they both kind of stay on point. I think it's a good way to put it. Um, this is nothing like totally polar opposite from anything else that we've heard,
Mm-hmm.
or of that's really to come. But it sounds like something that could have made it onto Big Ideas.
Yeah, I can see that.
The change up around 2:30 is kind of really trippy and changes the whole vibe of the song quite a bit. Um, this is where I kind of noticed like the first appearance of repetitive vocals, which makes it such like a club poppy song, not in a bad way at all. Um, the guitar, there's like a guitar solo on the ends of it. I don't.
Mm.
Was it guitar? Okay.
Yeah.
Song is excellent. It didn't stick in my head, but when you hear it, it's hard not to appreciate it, hard not to get into it. I gave it a 7.8. And we will be. Well, do you want to take a break? We're about the halfway mark.
You say you gave it an 8?
Yes.
Nice. Let's do one more song.
Okay. That we will move on to track number 7. We got Front Tooth. Front Tooth.
Roofless Toothless.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, is Remi Roofless Toothless?
She could be.
Wait.
No, she aged in reverse.
Anyways, 2 minutes 45 seconds. Another short track with a neat intro. Kind of like glass breaking, some yelling. Kind of sounds like a fight, which kind of makes sense. This one wasn't something really spectacular for me. Again, it's a track that's under 3 minutes, so it's kind of hard to really sink your teeth into anything. But it did grow on me, and I enjoyed it in the end. I really think it showcases Remi's like overall range and her volume of her vocals. I kind of noticed this around the 1 minute mark with that. So I lay down in the shower, let the water wake my body up.
Wake my body up.
Yeah, I literally was at work today and that was playing, and I was like, oh, this is just phenomenal. I feel like I meant to ask you too, like, have any of these, did you see them when you saw her? Like, did you hear them?
Oh yeah,
Were
no,
they live?
she did a nice mix.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I was like, I imagine this one would be really good live. And I did like the themes of pop culture. Track 2 with the Anthony Kiedis, and then this mentions Conor McGregor a couple times, and also for what it's worth, Cruella de Vil gets mentioned.
I like that.
Yeah, it's unique, musically. Towards the end, right after, there's like a little musical solo. After Remi's vocals go crazy, there's a lot of high energy. This track flows really easy. It doesn't drag. Didn't knock my socks off, but it flows really well with the overall record. And there was parts of it, like I said, it was in my ear today when I was at work, and I was like, I really like this. I gave this a 7 too, but I'm going to bump that up to a 7.5, and it might even be worth a little higher than that, but we'll go with a 7.5.
Okay. So the song opens with little guitar, whistling, handful of sound effects, and then the oh vocals at 12 seconds with the drums and additional instruments. I saw Peanut Butter Wolf at the show, House on Escrow, getting a taste for the relevant, running around town in the know. The pre-chorus has some punctuated lyrics with little pauses between them, but it don't feel quite like it's supposed to. Like, I like that. The chorus, wish I was lovey dovey. I want that true mother feel, but I keep hating like Cruella de Vil. I do enjoy Remi's delivery of the pre-chorus. Her more yelled delivery of "Wake my body up," like that's nice. And again at the end of the song, please wake me up. Like I like that. 217 is an instrumental breakdown with brief vocalizations from Remi. Um, the instrumental is very electronic and distorted. The song follows a pretty standard just verse to chorus structure. Um, but there's, I mean, I don't know. You can always count on Remi to like deliver a fun song, which I think this was. Not super substantive, but fun. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
So, with that being said, I think we are going to take a quick break.
And we'll be right back, guys.
All right, and we are back with track number 8, the grumpy, not even drop the grumpy old man coming in. Grumpy old man coming in at 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Song opens with a funky little bass line, some light drumming, maybe some bongos, I think, and Remi speaking softly. Hi, it's okay. Look over the fence. There's things over there that I know you don't know about yet. Listen. 17 seconds in, the song picks up pace as the lyrics get going and additional louder drums come in. I'm so defensive. I got bongos thumping in my chest. Something tells me they don't beat for me. And I'm so defensive. I got eggshells on my doorstep, and I don't give second chances easily. At 48 seconds, the chorus starts with like a maraca and some layered vocals by Remi. I got long hair, long beard, turtleneck sweater. Got that long hair, long beard, turtleneck sweater. I like that Remi changes up her vocal delivery. Some more softly sung, some more a little tongue in cheek. She'll put on like a little accent, and some just flat out more spacey with like the way that they're produced. Also, the delivery of um, Bo Diddley, Buy Me Baby, Daddy, or the
It's a tongue twister kind of.
Bo Diddley, Buy Baby Diamond Ring, and if that diamond ring don't shine, he's gonna take it to a private eye. And if that private eye can't see, he better not take that ring from me. Um, it's
Private Eyes,
yeah.
Hall and Oates.
Well, like that also like that delivery because now that I've like read it out, it's like oh yeah right. So, uh, diddly bye baby diamond ring, and if that diamond ring don't shine,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna take it to a private eye. Like I don't know what song that's from, but I know it's like
It's the nursery rhyme.
is it?
And if that, or I'm gonna buy my baby a diamond ring.
Well, I know that, but it's more so the delivery of it. Like the da 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 da.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
That's gonna drive us insane.
Yeah.
I hope you're
So
listening right now and you're just like screaming.
Just tapping away at the keyboard.
Yeah,
let us know what it is. But I want candy. I think
That's what I was.
it's close.
Keep
It's
talking.
fucking really close. But yeah, it's delivered in the same vein of some famous song. I can't remember exactly what though. At 2:07, the chorus, I got long hair, long beard, turtleneck sweater. Got that long hair, long beard, turtleneck sweater. Repeats with a very country twang delivery from Remi. At 3:12, it has some a very spacey outro. Uh, take you right up into the galaxy on your galactic steed with Sting, my friend Sting. Ride 'em, cowboy. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a very interesting track. Again, very tongue in cheek with just like the weird country mix up on the delivery.
I feel like it gets more country the longer it goes on.
It does.
It reminds me of like Cotton Eye Joe. Someone's got that long hair,
long beard.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. So I give it a 7.3 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, I'm close with you on this one, which honestly I was like, it's silly and it's got that country twang, but I'm like, it's goofy as hell, but I like it.
Yeah.
And I like picturing Remi just being from fucking California, fucking just singing this.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like it helps like being a fan of hers beforehand. That, like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I heard this first time, I'd probably be like, this is some
like you're playing Remi Wolf.
Well, no, it's just like this is just like comical. Some of the songs on this probably wouldn't be a first.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you go to track 1, Liquor Store, it's like that's
Sure.
That's pretty professional. That's pretty well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was slowly looking down at my first note. Interesting track, and you described it as such. So I think we're both in the same boat here. I thought it was the most interesting. Maybe not in the best way, but it's just the first 2 verses are really serious. And then musically and vocally around 49 seconds, it's kind of like an abrupt change with that. I got that long hair, long beard, turtleneck sweater. Got that long hair, long beard, turtleneck sweater. And it goes really well. I liked it. There's a lot of repetition, and it's not really like a pop, but it is with the musical aspect of it. It feels more than that to me.
It's like psychedelic funk.
Yeah, okay, because I couldn't think of I was like, it was hard for me to put the finger like on what it is genre wise mixed in, but yeah, I think you're right there. The nursery rhyme verse more specifically was not on my bingo card. I didn't really predict that at all. But yeah, it's nice. It's like he gonna take it to private eye.
Mm-hmm.
And if that private eye can't see,
better not take
that
ring
from
me.
Yeah. And then it goes back into that goddamn long hair.
It flows like a lot better than I feel like it should.
Yeah, and I feel like she does that with a lot of her songs where it's like, this is, like we talked about it, I can't remember what track, but it was like, this is not, there's a lot of jumping around, but it's like, it's still okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not painful to listen to it. You don't want to skip it. It flows good on the album, but yeah, it's something if it came up randomly by itself, I probably wouldn't be for it.
Sure.
This though is one, if it did come up randomly, I probably would listen to it just because it's fun. And if you're driving and you're having a good day and this comes on, it might change your whole attitude.
I also do like the little like spacey bit of like, I've got eggshells around me.
Yeah,
Don't step in them. Don't step in them.
it
Don't
reminded me of the
step on
Talking
me.
Heads a little bit right there.
Sure.
Earlier I was looking it up and I was like, no. At first I thought it was the the song about with the personal ad.
Oh
I
yeah.
like
Oh,
long
if you
lost.
like pina
Yeah, the Pina Colada
coladas.
song, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
no, that's not it. But like the Talking Heads, a little bit I see it. It's a really fun song. I enjoyed it. Um, it's crazy how good the chorus is with that long hair, Jordan. It's just it's silly, but it's good. But it's almost like serious in a way. Like I feel like maybe it's romantic. I don't know. I didn't really look up the meanings of some of her songs.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I liked it. I gave it a 7-1. I feel like I can give that a 7-3 though, just because it's pretty enjoyable. So
Okay. Hell yeah.
all right, that will move us on to track number 9, Buttermilk, coming in at 2 minutes 17 seconds. Remy's vocals start instantly. I like the vibe of the song. You're pulling me out of the gutter, then throwing me into the lava. Um, that verse is repeated multiple times throughout the song, and it's sung and delivered with the music, like the way it's expressed together. It's a theme throughout the track. Um, it kind of gave me like a musical type vibe. I don't know why, but it just kind of seems like something that you could. I don't know. It's very like the energy kind of sways with it. It's not really a pop sound either on this. It's more of like I don't even know how to describe the overall sound of it. Like it's still kind of poppy, but I don't know. Got a
Mm-hmm.
little different sound to it. To me, around the 2.5 minute mark, or I'm sorry, it kind of falls off towards the end. Um, for me, but in all fairness, it's a short track. It's under 2.5 minutes. I mean, it's barely over 2 minutes. Um, that hot potato pain though. How does she pronounce it? It's like hot potato pain. She drags it out. I remember that much. And then flown back into pulling me out of the lava. Um, you're pulling me out of the gutter, then throwing me into the lava. I liked it. I liked the writing in it. It was just really hard for me to sink my teeth into this one. I don't have a lot of notes just because of the short runtime.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one that there's kind of a lot going on, but I feel like it stayed more to the point of what the song was about. And it's super short. It's an easy listen. There's just not a lot of substance to the track for me. But I do like the fact that it's quite different musically sounding. There's not a lot going on, but I did enjoy it enough. I'm going to give this a 7-3. Um, I wish it was a little longer and maybe a little more emphasizing the you're pulling me out of the gutter and throwing me in the lava.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she was onto something there, and it just kind of maybe missed out on a little bit of a opportunity there.
Yeah, that's something good there. Yeah, vocals come in right away with some drums and washed out guitar. It kind of reminded me like just a little bit of just like with like the drum work specifically like of Black Skinhead
Okay.
by Kanye West. Um, but yeah, it has the buttermilk, buttermilk, buttermilk. 1 second we're good, then it's overkill. When you're pulling me out of the gutter and throwing me into the lava. 16 seconds in, additional instrumentation comes in as the song starts to pick up pace. 33 seconds in, Remy's vocals rise in pitch and overtake the music. At 110, the drum beat slows and Remy's vocals become more effects heavy. I got a feeling that I can't change. If you can't believe it, I'm too attached to the same game. 147 through until the end, Buttermilk repeats with a multitude of different deliveries by Remi. At 203, becoming loud and screamy and effects heavy as the music spins out. And the final delivery of Buttermilk is just plainly spoken with no music really. I gave this a 6.9. I don't really have a ton just because it is
Yeah, I was
short.
literally like, I need more notes for this, but it's like
I got nothing.
you need to give me longer,
Yeah.
more material here.
It's like I've combed through this. I can't.
But it does fit the album.
Yeah, it
It fits
does.
it fine.
Yeah. It's not like a black eye on it. Or
No,
anything.
not at all.
On to track number 10. We have Sally.
Your favorite track?
coming in at 2 minutes and 43 seconds. You want to talk about a black eye? This song. Um, this song I can't remember listening to before. I've definitely listened to this album in its entirety before, but this must not have stuck. Um, strings and some building up of like tapping noises open the song. 14 seconds in, the bass line hits with Remi's vocals. Uh, sitting watching television, breaking things in the kitchen, anxious to find out. You were just a premonition, showing up late as I'm turning the lights out. The synth beat starts to show itself a little at the same time that Remi's vocals start to have like a little bit of auto tunage to them, or like producing to them.
I think it was auto-tune.
But at 102, the music starts to build up as the vocals pick up steam. God, she's a Mona, hot like Arizona, drinking mad Corona, waiting up another night. 135, the music skips and turns very like electronic. At 158, the beat keeps going as the instrumentation comes back. 215, the music and vocals start picking up again, leading to a kind of abrupt end to the song. I honestly don't have too much to say about the song. Remi has some alright like lyrics written for this song, but it doesn't really do anything to like really hook me or make any sort of impression to like whenever I come back to like listen to it. I'm like, oh, I've listened to this. I
gave this a 2.
I gave this a 5.
Did you really?
I give it a 5.
Okay.
And that's the thing is like, it's not egregious, but it's not very good either.
You did not
it's
like
just,
it.
I
don't know if you've ever given it a 5.
It's like it's just right in the
You
middle.
went flaccid, fully flaccid, shrink dink.
It's average, just average, because it's like it's well put together. It's Remi, but
so based on you saying that, do you have anything else to add before I jump in?
No.
Based on what you're saying, and I kind of gave this a lower score too, not as low, but yeah, the notice of auto-tune here is I really noticed it here, a heavy amount of it, not all the time. It's not all throughout the track, but at parts it's pretty heavy, and maybe that is why you're kind of low on it. I mean, me and you both know I kind of prefer the less modified vocals of hers. I like some of her live stuff better than the studio stuff, in fact. But even with the hints of autotune on this one, I think it does give a sense of like a rock pop, based on the musical vibe of it. It carries a lot of energy, but it's not something you'd hear at a club, so I don't think it's like a pop, 100% pop vibe. But at a live show, this would be something good. Again, it just, I agree with you. It didn't really have a whole lot of substance to really sink your teeth into, and nothing to really like root into. I gave this is my lowest score. I gave this a 6.9.
Okay.
I wanted to still be somewhat generous with it because I do like Remi.
I might have been harsh. 5's.
Yeah, a little bit, but I am mad at you.
I'd say maybe
it is kind of the outlier.
Maybe a 5.5.
It fits the album good, but as far as like for my personal listening, no, I'm not.
I can't go much higher than a 5.5. It's just
best I can do is 5.5, Remi.
It's like if this queues up, I'm skipping. I'm sorry. Can't do it.
The amount of no, I'm just kidding.
No.
No, there's a couple songs on here where it's like in the album, no, I'd let it play, but yeah, if it came up, it's like no. I like the track before you or the track after you better, or the track,
I will say, I mean, like from here on though, like from what's coming up, like it only gets better.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. I feel like this album. No, we'll save that for the end. We're gonna move on to track number 11. We got "Sexy Villain" coming in at 3 minutes 8 seconds. I gotta ask you though before we get into it, who do you think about when you hear "Sexy Villain"?
Sexy villain.
Like no, just like who comes to your mind?
What, like as a sexy villain?
Yeah, like I'll give you my example is Chico from Kim Possible.
For whatever reason, my mind kind of like started to go there.
You can say Chico.
You ever seen Van Helsing from 2004?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
With Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Okay, the Vampire Brides, specifically like the redheaded one that like sticks around for a while.
I can see It's the
She's
hair,
a
though.
sexy villain. Oh, humming.
Yeah, what's your sexy villain, Alex?
Poison. What?
I
Uma Thurman? Oh, from the live action.
Did you ever see the Family Guy joke about Uma Thurman with her eyes being so far apart?
They just slowly like reeling in.
Yeah,
That's funny.
she's attractive though. Uma Thurman's all right.
She get it. Yeah. Okay. Sexy villain.
Yeah, with that answered, now we know we can move on. But Remi really like sends it on this one. She sends it home. It's an excellent written track. I didn't include all the lyrics, and I wish I would have because we were literally talking about them earlier or throughout this for what it's worth. But the line "high libido, cheat on Chester, fuck with Fritos," it's like that's the only line
It catches your ear. You're like, what?
Yeah, and then like Robert De Niro. I can't remember what the line is. You might have it, but no, the lyrics on this are just excellent. Um, I'm not crazy about the song. Like it's not one I'm super like wanting to listen to. Honestly, I have my higher parts of the tree on this one. This is kind of, I don't want to say it's low hanging fruit because it's still pretty high up on the tree, but I think I appreciate this one more based on the writing and just the lyrical flow.
It's a lot of lyrics,
And even the just the sexy villain, the way she sings that, it's good. And this grew on me with the later listens for sure. It has that pop repetitiveness, but it to no fault of its own. It's kind of what I really enjoy about it. This one too, I noticed a lot of like it's been a theme throughout the album, but just the layering of her vocals here on this track, it's really nice, and the contrast of her edited vocals and then her less edited vocals, kind of clashing with each other.
Sure.
I really like that, and I really appreciate it on this track, and I wish there was more of that. And I don't even know if that was really a theme on Big Ideas, where they kind of layered her vocals so much, but I really noticed it on this track. This one totally roped me back in. I think we were both a little low on the previous track, Sally. Um, this one brought me right back into it. I gave this a 7.6.
Okay. So the song
There's a
opens.
sticker there. I'm curious.
The song opens with some effects, heavy guitar, vocals, and bass guitar, drum machine around 8 seconds in. Remi has some really fun bars on this. A lot of pop culture references. She also has like a pretty like solid flow, like rap delivery on this. I like that she still delivers a solid vocal performance while being a little bit more rappy about it.
Yeah.
Draw blood with the way I hold your heart. Keep my eyes closed when I throw darts. Billy Bob and Angelina. Get my milk from Altatina. I can move to Pasadena just to be your serial killer. Yeah, her vocals are smooth as hell, and then like lead into the layered vocals really well. I'm cool with the fighting, cool with the scratching and biting.
Doing it right.
Doing it right, doing it right.
I don't know why I sound like Michael Jackson. Doing it right.
Yeah. But to fucking definitely peak there, be smacking it. But to pick up what you were saying, the sexy villain. It's like not the hero. I'm the West Coast Bob De Niro.
Yes.
Like that's good.
And you saying it there is how it's delivered, and it just flows so good with the music.
Yeah.
Which is a theme throughout the album. She doesn't do it every track, but when she does, it's like
it's seamless.
It's perfect.
She's really and like for a first
for
album,
a debut album, and she would have been
5 years younger, 4 years younger, 4 or 5,
23, 24.
Yeah.
No.
24, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry the 1 and the 6.
Good though. Like fuck yeah.
Yeah.
At 56 seconds, you can hear the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like boop sound effect, boop 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 boop, like that, which kind of comes and goes as like the song goes on, and it kind of turns into a tip 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 toe. At 201, little guitar solo that goes on and really starts to squeal a lot at 216. The song is a definite step up from the last track and is what I would expect from like a Remi single. I would expect something like this. Like you said, the high libido, cheat on Chester, fuck with Fritos. That's a lot of fun.
That is clever as hell. Yeah. I saw that and I was like, as a foodie, I can relate.
Yeah. Super emo, Aqua Girl with the Rising Leo. I mean, yeah, there's just a lot of like really quotable lines in this, and it's
Part of me wonders,
pretty
like,
catchy.
how long did it take you to write that? Like, how long were you holding that in your back pocket?
Yeah.
Were you like 19 when you wrote that, and you were just like, oh,
You're like, I'm
I'm
gonna come
ready.
back to this.
I'm ready for a debut album.
So, I gave this a 7.6 out of 10. Look at
That's what I
us.
was hoping the snicker was. I
Yeah.
was like, I hope we're twinning on this.
On to track number 12, we have Buzz Me In coming in at 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Song opens with some background noise. 11 seconds in, the vocals come in clear but soft with some like quiet guitar and a beat in the background. The My Tears Taste Like You. Tastes just like salt and wine, like wasted time. Can we dance around it and lie, lie, lie? Tell me pigs can fly. The bass guitar upbeat is like upbeat. The drum starts as the vocals start to get super poppy. I love the I'm at the gate. Will you buzz me in, buzz me right? I keep on coming to your place. I keep on coming for you, babe. I'm coming for you. And then it just loops back into it. At 1 minute on the second verse, Remi's vocals go very soft and high pitched. Um, Baby, take me. I don't want to have control. The lyrics don't have like very much variety to them, going from verse to chorus. But at 1:45, the bridge hits with a little guitar solo before Remi comes back with "So buzz me in, buzz me right." Like that's
It's good.
she's like she could have been like just full on pop star, no like flair to her.
Yeah, but she's got a lot of substance.
But I'm glad that she kept the
Wow.
flair. You know what I mean? Like she's good.
Oh, fuck.
Um, Before going into the final chorus, um, let me see. Yeah, the guitar solo comes back right before Remi comes back with this. So buzz me in, buzz me right. Right before the final chorus. Despite not a ton of lyrical variety on this song, it's pretty catchy and it has a really nice hook to it that I don't mind it being more simplistic. At points on this album, I feel like Remi was just doing a little too much. So something that's just more just straightforward
Simplified.
and
Keep it
just
simple, stupid.
is what it is. Give it to me. Make it infectious. You can do it. I give this a 7-8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot for this one. I think kind of similar to what you said. There's not a lot to pick from vocally. I enjoy the energy that it brings. It's kind of a slow start before we get the vocals. It's not too long. I want to say it's like 15 seconds. Um, but it's kind of like a dreamy, spacey sound to get us going. It kind of gave me some more big ideas vibes, maybe just based on the simplicity, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
That looping chorus though, buzz me right in. It's phenomenal. I could hear that all day long. This track could have been longer. We probably could have talked about that with a couple of the other tracks. It's another track that's under 3 minutes. It could definitely be longer. Um, to me, what makes a song good, and I don't have a whole lot for this one, but what makes it good is that catchy, repetitive chorus and the way she twangs her voice. It's still it's modified vocals for sure,
Yeah.
but it's it's done really well and it's mixed really well. Um, Her vocals aren't too crazy as far as like the range, but just the way she sings, very well done here. I gave this a 7-2.
Okay. Right on.
And that will move us on to track number 13, Street You Live On, coming in at 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Last but not least, but this is the one that made me crack and do the double dip. The live version was my first exposure. It came on randomly. I don't know what I was even listening to get me there, but it just played randomly on my feed, and I was like, you know what? It's my week to choose the album. We should probably let's just do Remy again. We were talking about double dipping, and we were talking about maybe doing like an MF Doom album, which we might do that too at some point. Another one for you guys. But yeah, this is phenomenal. The live version, like I said, is what brought me here. This one has grown on me a lot. This is by far my favorite track on the album, even though I prefer the live version, which is on the deluxe copy. But this version, what we're talking about, the studio version, it's grown on me a lot. and it's my favorite. The writing and the overall concept of the song is to me just knocking it out of the park. And then you add Remi's excellent vocal work. You just got a great track. The opening verse that I avoid the street that you live on.
Yeah.
You're a magnet pulling my feet and my head up.
Yeah.
It's a superb concept of a song. I don't have a whole lot for this one, believe it or not. It is my favorite. But like I said, it's just a great concept of song. It's relatable for anybody who's been in a relationship or just ties the location to a memory that you kind of want to avoid. And it's a great way to end the album. I mean, this is just excellent. I think I think the live version is better. I mean, me and you've talked about it. We've kind of went back and forth on it. But this is still a great way to end the album. And it's a debut album. And this is, I'm glad this was it. I don't think I've ever done an album. I don't think we've ever done an album that when we get to the last track, it's been my favorite. But this is 100% it.
Okay.
And it was worth the wait. I love this track a lot. I didn't give it a crazy high score. I didn't go super high on it. I gave this an 8.8 out of 10.
Damn. Okay.
The live version, though, I would give that like a 9.5.
Okay. Shit. Yeah, I mean the song opens turntables, vocalization. Open the song before the drums like lead into the drop at 6 seconds. The I avoid the street that you live on. Yeah, you're a magnet pulling my feet, my head off. And I scramble my brain, wasting away, looking for ways that I can avoid you. To pull the weeds, suck the venom. The beat and the vocal delivery, with its layering and its vocal effects, makes the chorus very infectious and very upbeat. The verse hits, and I like the bass guitar and Remi's vocals. And the lyrics. She is a very talented singer, but I wish her vocals didn't have as much like effects over them, kind of masking her talent a little bit.
That's a theme throughout the album, though, I think.
It is, and I feel like,
And that's a great problem to have, though. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I'd rather hear you less edited.
yeah. Show me you.
I don't feel that way about a lot of artists.
I do like. Then why am I crying? We've done this 15 times, and I'm a paper map, rerouting different ways to the store.
Yeah.
I really like the rhyming of a crying and times end. Like, I like that.
The way she makes them, manipulates them to make them work.
Oh, so, okay.
She's
Very
a
good.
poet.
Cheers. 210 through to 235 is instrumental with some escalation of the guitar, and the drumming leads into the chorus with some backing vocalization. The song gradually winds down in volume for the last 40 or so seconds. I avoid the street you live on. Lyrically, the song is pretty sad, but its production gives it a really poppy and bouncy vibe to it. We discussed earlier about how we both kind of prefer the live version. It just feels more intimate, more emotional, and it gives Remi and the band like room to shine. Her with the vocals, and even like you said, with some of the brass.
Yeah, I'm glad you
It
mentioned
comes
that.
in
Yeah, the
there.
brass really brings it to life.
So I give this a 7.4. But the live, I give that like an 8.3.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe even a little higher. Because like I don't know, it's way different.
Yeah, it is. They're apples and oranges.
Like
I love the fact that there's only been really one that comes off like my mind easily that I like live better than studio, and that was Fleetwood Mac. So
okay. Yeah, I don't know. Someone.
I want to see Remi live though.
It'll
Jealous
happen.
of you.
It'll happen eventually.
I need it.
Bro, I was like looking. I was like,
Yeah, is she coming anytime soon?
I'm like, is she working on anything right now? What's the next album gonna be? I want to know.
Need it.
But I don't know as far as her tour. I think her tour might be wrapped, but
Spotify wrapped.
But I will say like the live version almost feels like a totally different song, just like as far as like the vibe.
Yeah.
Like it's
I think musically with the brass side of things that changes it,
like
and just her delivery. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's But yeah, 7.4. on to the final track of the album. We have, well, not final track.
The
of the
bonus
album,
track.
Bonus track. Bonus track is going to be
off of
this album, off the deluxe
yes,
version.
deluxe.
Is going to be the song Liz. However, like, and I mean, I'm not changing it now. I can't change it now. Like, we both.
What'd you miss out on?
I listened to it today, and I'm like,
you don't care for it?
No, it's not that. It's not that. I should have picked Michael. I think not just because of you, but because like
because of you,
the song. Never stay too far from the Remi. No, I was listening to Michael today, and I'm like, yo, this is kind of rocking.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, because it follows this track up, I think.
Yeah.
On the deluxe.
Yeah, it does. It follows Liz.
Yeah, because I listened to it again on my way here, and I was like, Michael is good. Yeah.
David out of here. Yeah. Like, I love that.
Ugh.
Fuck, we should have picked that.
That you.
I should have picked
you.
That. But we're covering Liz, and Liz is
fine.
Liz is no slouch. I like Liz. Song opens with a little bass line, some snapping, some opening vocals repeating. Shut up. Like, I like that. Brief pause. She's a sexy little mama.
Just like a daddy taught her.
Daddy taught her.
I ain't doing none of that.
You're like, not my house, girl. But there's like a pause. She's a sexy little mama. Music comes back, just like her daddy taught her. She doesn't seem the same since she's working on the corner. Remi has like so much swagger on the verse. It's really pleasant on the ears and really gets in you. Then when the chorus hits, she kind of like belts it out a little bit with her singing. It's pretty raw and like longing. I really like the juxtaposition between like the swagger and then just the more raw aspect of it. The shoe shut up comes back with some playful vocalization to punctuate them on the verse. Too much time alone, time on the phone, and nobody calls, nobody calls, she gets lonely. Like that. And the shoe shut up, and now she wants to hold me. Her vocals go more quiet and delivered with a little bit more quickly. They're delivered more quickly. I like the line, whoa, troubling calls. Catch me vaping oranges outside of the mall. And then, like, there's a little of the piano keys that hit before she belts out, like, I can't love me. Like, really like that. Around the 2-minute mark, the guitar comes back and starts to shred. The shoe shut up repeats, vocalization, and as the sound starts to wind down, and then just the Liz to close the song. This is honestly like one of my favorite songs by Remi. I think it's very soulful, and Remi has a lot of like diverse and playful like varieties as far as her vocal delivery goes. I gave it an 8.6.
Okay.
I like Liz a lot.
Yeah, Liz is not bad. You had a lot of for someone who wants to change their bonus track. You had a lot for it.
I did.
I appreciate it for giving us more of like a jazzy pop vibe. I don't want to say it reminded me totally of her. And there was one other track I didn't really mention it because it was really subtle, but this one bringing that little bit of a jazz vibe to it, club vibe, smoky cigar filled room, kind of made me think of Amy Winehouse a little bit.
No, mama.
Her vocals aren't really modified here either. And I like the storytelling aspect of the song. The vocal work, I think we both can agree, is pretty excellent.
Also, the sitting, crying in my kitchen. Like, isn't there like a similar line on Back to Black?
I want to say so. Something along those lines, yeah. Close enough, anyways. I had the same long line as you. She's a sexy little mama, just like her daddy taught her. She don't seem the same since she's been working on the corner. Hope she don't fade away. Hope she find another lover. I like that. And like I said, the storytelling aspect of it really makes it feel kind of, maybe even dare I say, not so much jazzy, but maybe more bluesy.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good bonus track selection. It was new to me. I never heard it before. When you told me last week, this is just a funny side story, not really relating. What the song was, I was like, all right, it's like a female's name, and then I was like, all right, it's Natalie. That's the bonus track. And then I was scrolling through. I was like, no, it's Liz. It's definitely Liz. But yeah, this was good. I prefer it over some of the tracks on the original release.
Okay.
Which I think is fair to say about a lot of them, considering I like the live version of Street You Live On, and then we both like Michael a lot. So yeah, I gave this a flat 8, which is pretty high score compared to the rest of the album.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I did like it though. I did enjoy it.
Right on. So all right. Overall thoughts on the album.
Overall thoughts of the album, I liked it. I liked it as a piece in itself, which is something. I don't know if I felt that way about other albums. This was one that, or there's other albums I enjoyed and I liked, like even like Get Your Wings. I was thinking about it today. I love that album. I have a copy of it, digital, or I have a compact disc and the vinyl. Uh, it's solid, but I'm like, I almost like this better because like Get Your Wings, I've probably listened to it 1,000 times more than this.
Sure.
But it's like I would skip through it. Where this I could really enjoy piece by piece, and it's silly and it's fun and it's playful. But also at other times it's like this is really good.
Yeah.
You're knocking it out of the park
You
here.
see the talent shining through.
The talent, the progression, there's so many other words than that to describe it. It's good. I really liked it. I'm gonna have to break down whether it be this album. It'd probably be Big Ideas. But yeah, when Remy comes out with a new album,
I'm
you guys,
intrigued.
we're probably gonna review it. I think we have nothing else better to do than give you that. So
Fucking, we're gonna come back. We're gonna make time for it.
yeah, I think we're both looking forward to that. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I would consider buying a copy of it for sure. I think I would go Big Ideas first, but I wouldn't if I saw this at like a half price books or a thrift store. Or,
Sure.
not that I think it'd be at a thrift store this
Right,
soon.
right,
It's like
sure.
what is your life becoming? You got to sell this for some money. It's like a feel for you. But no, I liked it. Overall score of the album, probably give it like an 8.
Okay.
8.2 maybe.
All right.
It's good.
Yeah. I think that, I don't know like what changed so much between like this and Big Ideas. I do feel like Big Ideas, like she like stuck the landing more. I do appreciate the fact that she
It stayed on point more.
it stayed on point. It was more focused. You know, it didn't get too crazy with like what it was trying to implement. There was no like baby gets lost at the grocery store or anything like that. But like, but this kind of like
It's
this,
still good.
Yeah.
And that's still funny. Like I still enjoyed that part of the song, but
No,
it's
yeah,
like it's
no,
still
I'm
like
fine
what the
with that.
fuck is this doing here?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, all right, sure. But
Fucking horror you.
but no, I mean it is very solid. There's some really fucking good writing.
100%.
Like, of course, like at face value, like you look at her and she's like, you know, wearing all these like crazy elaborate like baggy neon clothes, and it's like don't underestimate this girl. She got some talent.
She's a force to be reckoned with.
She got the vocals and she's got really good writing. Like I don't know, she's something. She's someone to keep an eye on.
She's got the vocals to back up the really good writing.
And I kind of appreciate the fact that we can still go and see her at like
smaller venues right now.
Smaller venues and not fucking.
Nah, don't hold your breath. You never know, man. It only takes 1 year.
So, yeah, no, I probably give this album like a 7-8 to an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 to an 8.
Yeah, because I would say like Big Ideas for me is probably like more of an 8.5, 8.6.
Yeah.
You put that on when we were in Arizona when you and Alex before you guys were getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Like the day I showed up, that was on, and it just that album will always probably be tied to that memory. Even though I'm pretty sure we reviewed it quite a bit before that, I remember being there and just that's like a staple of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. It's a good summer album.
Absolutely. So for next week, we are going to be doing the self-titled album by Low Roar from 2011. Do you have a bonus track picked out?
I don't.
Okay.
It escaped me. But just like you last week, the bonus track will begin unnamed. And we will roll into next week, and you'll hear it then.
Tune in next week to find out.
Yeah.
So, anyways, this has been The Working Hour. Appreciate you tuning in. Till next time, don't work too hard now.